Hello friends, welcome back to our lectures in machine drawing. I am Mr. G. Pujari, working as an assistant professor in Sharon Stop Technology College of Engineering. In machine drawing, we have started the chapter Study of Machine Element, and in this chapter we have seen about the introduction. We have started the machine elements, we have seen screw fasteners, we have seen the shaft coupling, and from today's lecture we are going to see the pipe joint. Okay friends, so today we are going to see the pipe joints. So first of all, pipe joints, why required and what is meant by pipe joint, we want to see. A fitting or adapter is used in pipe system to connect straight section of pipe or tube, adapt to different sizes or shapes, and for other purposes such as regulating or measuring fluid flow. These fittings are used in plumbing to manipulate the conveyance of water, gas or liquid waste in domestic or commercial environment within a system of pipes or tubes. So basically pipe joints are used when we want to transfer the fluid from one place to another, or we want to transfer the gas from one place to another place. We require to use tubes. So sometimes we are using material like steel or mild steel for transfer of liquids, or sometimes we are using a plastic like PVC pipes we are using for transfer of fluids. Okay, so basically pipe joints are important when we are using a pipes from one place to another place. So it is very difficult to manufacture one pipe which is a very long, so we require to connect two pipes with each other. Okay, so every time we may not get the straight pipe. Okay, so because of this we require to use some joint like elbow, like U shape or like a T shape. Okay, so that thing we are going to learn today about the pipe joints, how many types of pipe joints and what is the purpose, why we are using, and what is the material of that pipe joint. So first of all we are going to learn about the material, what kind of material we are using for the pipe joint. So we can able to use here carbon and galvanized steel. We are going to also use impact tested carbon steel. We can use low temperature carbon steel. We also can use stainless steel. Also we can use non-ferrous metals like include copper, inconel. So also we are going to use non-metallic like acrylonitrile butadiene styrene. We can call this short form is ABS, or we can use fiber reinforced plastic, that is FRP, or we can use polyvinyl chloride, this is PVC, or high density polyethylene, so that is a HDPE. So like this, these are the so many types of materials available in industry. As per the requirement, what kind of fluid you are using, so as per some chemicals we require to transfer, so as per the requirement of what kind of fluid we are transferring from one place and what is the distance, how many long distance we want to transfer. So whether we require temporary pipes to transfer or we want permanent pipes to transfer, on the basis of this we are going to select one of the material for selection of pipe joint. So in this pipe joint we are going to see first element is elbow. So an elbow is installed between two lengths of pipes or tubing to allow change of direction, usually a 90 degree or 45 degree angle. Elbows are also available. The ends may be machined for butt welding, threaded or socketed. So you will see here elbow will looks like this. This is a elbow, and here we have shown the general layout drawing of elbow. So here we have shown the one D1 diameter and another is the D2 diameter. So when you want to connect two pipes, those are having angle like 90 degree in between this, and when you want to connect these two pipes, that time at from one end whatever the liquid comes, and for you want to transfer at 90 degree level, so in between these two pipes we are going to attach this elbow. Okay, so that's why here we have shown this is a 90 degree elbow. So here we will see the application actual. This is the one pipe and this is another pipe, and we want to transfer our liquid or water from this level to at this high level. So here we are using this elbow. We have placed the elbow, we have placed one end of pipe at one end of elbow and another end of the pipe into another end of elbow. So here we can use this elbow for proper transfer of fluid into 90 degree. Here also one more example I have shown. See here, this is one pipe, this is another pipe, and again this is another pipe, and these three pipes are we are joined with elbows. So here in between these two pipes we have used one elbow, and in between these two pipes we have used one elbow. Okay, so like this we can able to connect two pipes, those are having 90 degree angle. Then second most element of pipe joint we are going to see is a coupling. A coupling connects two pipes if their sizes differ. The fitting is known as the reducing coupling or reducer or adapter. So here this is one coupling when the whatever the pipes are in a straight line portion, that we can connect. So here this is a general layout drawing of coupling. So here one pipe you are going to insert from this side and another pipe you are going to insert from this side, and here we are going to do a tightening. Here we can insert one bolt. Okay, by using this bolt we can tighten, and we can whatever the pipe we have inserted here, they can be remain close together. So here you will see this application. This is one pipe and this another pipe, because we want to transfer the liquid like water from one place to another place. That may be a kilometer. Okay, the distance may be a kilometer from your river to town. Okay, so in between these big diameter pipes we require to use, and it is very difficult to manufacture big pipes like length may be in a kilometers. Okay, so for such pipes we are joining by using such kind of couplings. So by using this coupling you can connect n number of pipes. Now next one we are going to see a union. Okay, so a union also connects two pipes. It allows future disconnection of the pipes for maintenance. Union allows easy connection and disconnection multiple times if needed. It consists of three parts: a nut, a female end and male end. When the female and male ends are joined, the nut seals the joint by pressing the two ends tightly together. Unions are type of very compact flange connector. So you will see this is a union. Here one end is your male end and another one is your female end. Okay, and this is a nut is provided here. So when you dismantle you will look like this. Okay, so whenever we want to join these parts, so here at one end we are going to insert one pipe end, and at another end we are going to insert another end of pipe, and then we are going to join this male end and female end into this nut, and then we are going to rotate this nut. When you are going to rotate this nut, then it will become tight. Okay, and when it becomes tight, it means that connection will be takes place in between two pipes, two different pipes. So here we have shown the general drawing layout of union, and this is one more example of union. So this is application for union. This is one pipe and this is another pipe. We are joined by this union. So main usefulness, or we can say main the advantage of union is, by whenever we want to do maintenance in future, because sometimes it can be having some problem inside the flow of fluid, so that time we require to do maintenance of these pipes. So we does not require to cut. Sometimes if the whatever the joints are rigid, if the joints are permanent, so it is very difficult to transfer. At that time we require to cut. It is difficult to do maintenance. So in this case what we are doing, in this case when the joints are permanent, we require to cut the pipes, and then again we require to use one more joint or pipe joint, so that attach two pipes. But here, because of this union, here we have provided nut. By just whatever the rotation of nut, you can disengage again the two pipes. Whatever maintenance you want to do, you can able to do the maintenance, and again once again you can be able to join the two pipes. So this is the more advantage of about this union. Now the one more pipe joint is a reducer. A reducer reduces the pipe size from a larger to a smaller bore. Okay, so alternatively, reducer may refer to any fittings which causes changes in pipe diameter. So one more thing, advantage of reducer is, if you want to join a two pipes, those are having different diameter. Means one pipe is having a big diameter and another pipe is having a small diameter. So in this case, it is very difficult to join the two pipes. So in such cases and such problems, your problem will solve by reducer. Okay, so at one end of the pipe, those having big diameter, we are going to attach this big diameter of this reducer. Okay, so we will going to fit, and another end of the pipe where the small diameter of pipe is there, you want to connect that pipe, we are going to attach with this another end of reducer. Okay, so that whatever the two different kind of diameter pipes, you can be able to attach with each other, and whatever the fluid flow you want to do from one place to another place, that can be possible. Okay, so this is the main function of reducer, and that's for that purpose we are using reducer. So we have shown here one example of reducer here. So this is a copper type of reducer, and again we have shown here general layout drawing of reducer. So here you will see this is a D, capital D, and this is D1, this is the thickness, and this is H. So this is a reducer is concentric reducer, and this is a reducer is eccentric reducer. Sometimes we require to attach some pipes by using this reducer which is eccentric size. So here also one end is a D, which is a big one, and another one is a D1. So this is a T. So by using this reducer from one end, those are having a big diameter, we can attach pipe, and those are having a small diameter pipe, we are going to attach from this another end. Okay, so now this is the application of this your concentric reducer, and this is the eccentric reducer. So here we have shown here, from here we are going to attach your big diameter pipe, and this is the whatever the small diameter of pipe is attached here for another equipment, so that easily we can able to transfer whatever the fluid you want to transmit. And here one more type of reducer is eccentric reducer. So it is, here we have used the eccentric reducer. Now one more thing we are going to see is a T. So maybe you have observed this T in so many places, and why we are using this T is very much important thing. Sometimes what happens, we want to transfer our fluid flow at two different lines. Okay, if suppose if we want to transfer fluid from one line to another two lines. If T is not present, then you require to use two separate lines. You require to use two separate pipes to transfer from one to another or two separate levels. So because of T, what will happen? So at only by using T, from one fluid flow or whatever one line of pipe, from pipe you can able to transmit the flow of fluid from one level to another level. You can be able to transmit the whatever the pipes you want to transmit, that come from the one place to another place. So general we can say about T. A T, the most common pipe fitting, is used to combine or divide fluid flow. It is available with female thread sockets, solvent weld sockets, or opposed solvent weld sockets, and a female threaded side outlet. Teeth can connect pipes of different diameter or change the direction of a pipe run or both. So here you see we have shown the general example about the T. In this T, from one direction we are going to attach one pipe, and whatever the fluid flow is coming from one pipe, that is going to divide into two different directions. So one direction may be here, maybe on a left side, and another direction may be right side. Okay, so at two different direction this fluid flow can be goes. So here this is a general diagram drawing of a T. So here this is a 1D diameter and this is other 2D diameters. So one is a T1 thickness and the T1 thickness. So here from one side the fluid will enters and then fluid will goes to left side and maybe right side. So at the only using one T, you can be able to divert the fluid flow at two different directions. So this is the application we have seen. So here three pipes we have joined by using this T. So from one pipe the fluid will come here and that can be transferred to at two different locations. At this right location direction also fluid goes, and at this left location or direction also your fluid will flows. So this is the purpose of this fluid, or we can say this is the purpose of this T. Now one more we are going to learn is cap. So what is the use of cap? So general we can say cap usually a liquid or gas tight cover the otherwise open end of a pipe. A cap attaches to the exterior of a pipe and may have a solvent weld socket end or a female threaded interior. The exterior of an industrial cap may be round, square, rectangular, U or I shaped, or may have a hand grip. If a solvent weld cap is used to provide for a future connection point, several inches of pipe must be laid before the cap. When the cap is cut off for the future connection, enough pipe must remain to allow a new fittings to be glued onto it. So cap mostly used on the connection where you want to attach at in future, or suppose if you want to cut, you want to stop a one flow at one pipe ends, so at the end we are going to place the cap. So once you are going to place the cap on one end of the pipe, the fluid will not go beyond this. So this is the main purpose of this cap. Okay, so this is copper type of cap is shown here. It can be PVC also. Okay, any kind of material you can use as per the application requirement. So this is a general layout drawing of cap. Okay, so here mostly thickness, height, and this D, and this diameter will change according to which pipe you want to attach the cap. So okay, as per the number of varieties of caps are available in industry. So here you will see one application here. At this end you want to stop the flow of fluid, so here we have attached this cap, and also here we have applied this cap at both the ends. So any kind of material you can place inside, like any kind of fluid, like chemical, you can place inside and you can carry from anywhere. Okay, and at the both ends you can attach these caps. Now the next one is a barb. So what is the use of barbs? A barb or hose barb which connects flexible hose or tubing to pipes typically has a male threaded ends which mates with female threads. The other end of the fitting has a single or multi-barb tube, a long tapered cone with ridges, which is inserted into a flexible hose. An adjustable worm drive screw clamp or other type of clamp is often added to keep the hose from slipping off the barbed tube. So this barb is mostly when you want to connect two hose pipes, okay, two plastic pipes, or we can say two hose pipes you want to connect in a fluid connection, okay, mostly in hydraulics. In hydraulics, when you want to, or maybe in pneumatics also you can use this one, you want to connect two pipes, that time we are going to use this whatever the barbs. At one end is going to insert into one pipe, whatever the PVC pipe or maybe a soft pipe, and another one is going to insert into another pipe. So like this we are going to make a connection between two pipes. So here you will see the hose barb to male. This is a general drawing of the hose of a barb, and here this end is we are going to insert it into one pipe, and here the another end of pipe is going to insert here. So see here the example or application. So this is a plastic pipes mostly used in hydraulics or in pneumatics. At one end we are going to insert these barbs. In this also insert we are going to insert these barbs, okay, and at another one more pipe you are going to insert here. So here one more application, we have inserted one barbs here, okay. So here whatever the pipes you want to make a connection in between two pipes, okay, hose pipes. So for that purpose we are using a barbs. Now so we are going to see next one is a threaded pipe joint. A threaded pipe has a screw thread at one or both ends for assembly. Steel pipe is often joined with threaded connection. Sealant is applied in the form of thread sealing compound or thread seal tape, also known as the PTFE or Teflon tape, and the pipe is threaded into a threaded fitting with pipe wrench. Threaded steel pipe is widely used in buildings to convey natural gas or propane fuel and is a popular choice in fire sprinkler system due to its resistance to mechanical damage and high heat. So here when you want to connect two joints, threaded pipe joints we are using, okay. Here this joint is having a threads, okay. By using these threaded joints you can connect two pipes from this side and this side. Here also we have provided here threads for pipe so that it can be connected permanently here. So in next you will see we are going to add this sealant, okay, on your threads. We are going to add sealant and then we are going to insert into another pipe. So because of these threads and this sealant, it will become a permanent bond, okay. So whatever the leakage, if there is a water flow inside then or chemical flowing inside, there will not be any leakage will take place because of this sealant. Okay, thank you very much for listening carefully. Today in this lecture we have seen the pipe joints, and in next lecture we are going to see about the riveted joint. So I am very thankful to listening carefully this lecture, and I hope again you will come to visit again for next lectures. Thank you very much.